I love propane vehicles because they're more fuel efficient, they reduce our carbon emissions, and they stabilize our costs. Propane plays very well into complementing our gaseous fuel effort. We started the gaseous fuel effort around 2012 with compressed natural gas, and a natural migration for propane for us was to move into forklifts used by Reagan parks and Department of Utilities. And we decided to go with propane because it has lower carbon imprint than diesel. It's much cleaner fuel, and it has a much more stable price. And it's cleaner for the folks that are using this equipment inside the buildings in terms of forklifts. And we've stationed propane strategically throughout all of the Reagan Parks locations so that they have easy access to cylinder changeouts, and it's a much cleaner fuel to use for the environment. In reducing our emissions by as much as 43% in the last 5 years, propane has played a major role in helping us achieve those sorts of emission reductions. When we made this decision to move into propane, all we really had to do was buy the storage unit, and then we had to buy the additional tanks. And then we already had a contract with our propane vendor. So instead of having our propane vendor come to one or two different locations, they would go to each one of those sites where we had storage available and fill every one of the canisters for us. Long story short, it was pretty easy to set the infrastructure up to do it. It was anything but costly. Really, what we've seen more than anything else, especially with the most recent fuel prices in diesel, is we've seen stability in cost. So I think the last I checked, we were paying $2.79 a gallon for propane. Right now, if these units were diesel, I'd be paying upwards to $4.50 to $5 a gallon for diesel. I love propane vehicles because they're more fuel efficient, they reduce our carbon emissions, and they stabilize our costs.